There we go. I just realized I have not changed the banner color for this month. So hold on. Let me fix that. Hi, everyone. Welcome to my channel where we are always on top of everything. There we go. It's fine. I should also probably post a link of this in the... Anyways, hello, we are here. We're going to be doing some reading sprints, and I'm also going to be walking everyone through what we will, like, what the next step is for my Fablen TBR game, since I've had a few people ask questions, and Cal was also asking questions and willing to go on live and have me explain things to him. So,
like, literally, I was like, wait, you're not leaving me now.
You're not gonna make me do this on my own, right?
Wait a fucking second.
Yeah, well, you're just lucky. I was like, I really do need the watch time.
Yeah, see, all my questions can end up in you getting watch time.
Ooh, we've already got 3. Hello, people. All right, we have Books and Scribbles here. We have Anne-Marie here. And we have Max. Max, what are you eating for dinner tonight? Because we know that's what you're doing right now. And we have Keep Calm with Books and Coffee.
Everybody's here.
Yay. So, anyways, what are we going to be reading tonight?
I actually don't know.
You don't know?
I haven't started. I'm currently in the middle of 0 books. So I've got 3 books for Canada Reads, but I want to save one for... No, I think I could start anything. Maybe I'll even start the Avengers group book for next month.
Yeah, you could do that.
We'll
Although
see.
technically then if you start it before February, does that mean you would be able to use it for February's boards?
I filmed my wrap up already.
I'm just saying.
It's going on February's wrap up.
I'm just saying, y'all wouldn't let me because I announced stuff on a live show.
Oh, fine. I'll read one of the Canada Reads books then.
I'm giving you a hard time. I won't tell anyone. I can't say anything about anyone in the chat, though.
We are on live. Yeah, we are on live, and there will be banked evidence of my...
Yes, of your indiscretions. Oh, hold on. Wait. Max, did you actually eat dinner before a live show? That is smart, though. Okay, so Max's comment is just had I'm sitting here talking about it and then not telling you guys what it says. So just had a French onion mac and cheese from Trader Joe's. Was very yummy. Had it tonight. So if I have a GI episode, I'll be home all day. LOL. That is a smart way to deal with things that maybe you should not be eating.
Mm-hmm.
That your body might decide that just were a bad idea.
Like me with Cheetos.
Yeah. I'm really strict about eating foods I'm allergic to when it comes to like Friday and Saturday because I film on Sundays.
Right.
So that usually gives my skin enough time to clear up if it's having a moment. So.
My camera quality is so bad you can't tell. It's great.
Well, I mean, I end up washed out on these, so you can't really see, like, the fact that right here has always been red. Like, it has never been a normal color. But you'll see when you see me in person. Okay, so, hello. I am going to pronounce this, and hopefully I'll get it right. Jojoza, nice to meet you. Hello, and welcome.
Welcome to the chaos.
I am going to try to at least be not entirely chaotic. Though now I do realize I have not looked up a timer, so we'll have to do that when it's time to do the timer. I'm reading Rosalind Palmer Takes the Cake by Alexis Hall.
I'm loving it.
Yes.
I'm so happy.
I mean, so I am not loving it right now. I mean, I am enjoying it, but like right now I'm just like, I just want to get past Alain because I know he is going to be a butthole. I want to get to the point where we have Harry. And so I'm just like pushing through for this. I'm like, I know like this man is bothering me right now, but it's fine. It'll be fine in 5 minutes.
It's all the journey.
Yes. And I like Rosalind, as a character. She's not perfect. There are a few places where I would have disagreed with her, but I really like her as a main character. I think she is very relatable.
I agree with you.
I don't have a child, but I also have a dead-end job.
But you know what? If I was a child, I think I would be like Amelie.
Mm-hmm.
She's just like, this week I like sharks. I'm like, okay. I vibe with that.
I'm pretty sure you have, in fact, said those words.
Probably.
And then you may have guessed, I'm also reading Iron Widow by Jiran J. Zhao. We just got to where she met what's his face? The guy she's gonna kill.
Fuckface. That's his name.
Yeah, Fuckface. Okay.
Yeah.
That's about what I. Yeah, I don't know. I can't find my page. I'll find my page number later. Anyways, so what is everyone else reading? Because I saw a few things. That is smart. Balance, Max. Balance. So Anne-Marie is reading Jade City. Nice. Perfect. Now y'all don't have to update now if you don't want to. I'm gonna walk Cal through it because Cal has probably finished all of his books at this point.
I want more jobs.
And I'm gonna give Cal what his next prompts are gonna be. But you do not like if you want to take until January 31st, like some of us will be doing. You can.
It's January 28th. That's basically January 31st.
Okay, but I will have finished 2 books by January 31st. So, in theory.
I mean, that's true. You'll definitely, I think, finish Rosalind Palmer.
I will have finished Rosalind Palmer, and there's one more quest that I need to finish that is not book related. So I will have my 75% or whatever I need.
Gotcha.
Let's see. Okay, so Books and Scribbles is reading Middle Game. Oh, dang. Congratulations to your boss.
I'm going to be real, Max. When I first read that, I read 33rd Wedding, and I was like, what a player!
That's going to be you someday, Cal.
Except there'll have been like no divorces. Just
I know. That's exactly it. You're going to be on some sort of farm with your 33 spouses.
I love it. I love being deeply in love with 2 people. It's great.
You definitely are having fun with it. It's really cute.
Thank you.
Let's see. Okay, Carrie is reading Bunny. Oh yeah, the booster does wipe you out. It does. Let's see. Keep Calm with Books and Coffee is reading The Bear and the Nightingale. I liked that one. It's very it's mostly world building in that book, but it's really atmospheric and I enjoyed it. I can't speak. Anne-Marie is going to be going to the 31st to finish Jade City, Our Violent Ends, and 6 Crimson Cranes.
Honestly, if you told me today was the 31st and that tomorrow's also the 31st and that every day's the 31st until it's February, I believe you.
Okay. I mean, technically, I now work for my father as well, Max, or with my father. We will not tell anyone.
We're all about slacking off for BookTube here.
I literally am on while I'm on hold texting Cal and Brianna as I'm listening to audiobooks at work.
I was gonna say, it's always us, isn't it?
I'm like, I could try multitasking, but then I miss the please listen carefully as our menu options may have changed. And I'm just like, I don't know what, if they start talking to me, I don't know what's going on. So I prefer not to be doing anything that requires my eye attention.
Fair.
So, okay. I am going to share my screen and then we're going to go find what timer do we want, Cal?
A golden retriever timer.
Okay, I will see if I can find a golden retriever timer. I can talk, I promise.
I know you can. I
mean, we could watch a golden retriever that wants to race. We have a dog alarm. We won't do this one because I'm pretty sure we've done that one and you thought they were all ugly. We could just watch Golden Retriever puppies.
That's, yes. There's yes to that.
Okay, we're just going to go with a regular old 20-minute timer here. All right. I'm glad there was nothing too terribly embarrassing in my suggested feed.
I've decided I'm going to read this, by the way.
Okay. I've heard about that one. Where did I hear about that one? Okay, Max, we will do rainbow bombs next time for you. All right, so I'm going to start the timer and then we will mute our mics. So 3, 2, 1, go. We're back. And apparently, so are the Russian bots.
Woo! My favorite kind of bots.
Okay, we'll get rid of them. We just had to sit through a conversation.
Her mother sucks.
With her mother. And I could literally feel the life draining from my body.
She's not as bad as the dad, but she's pretty bad.
I know nothing's gonna change with them, but I really want there to be a confrontation. It's fine. How is your book?
I read 2 chapters. Well, I read like a chapter and a section of the first of the next chapter. And then I started putting February's boards in my journal. So that's what I did. And then Emma texted me and her tire blew out. So
oh no.
I know. And it's like -20 out there. So it's like, oh.
Ew.
She's okay though. But I was like, fuck.
Okay. So what I am going to do, I am going to share my screen with the Fablen rules on it.
Okay.
We're going to just I'm going to run through the beginning bit just for anybody who is just joining us. And then I will go ahead and we'll move on to the next bit. Please pardon the dust. I am actively working at adding certain things. There is a link in the in the description for this if you want to go look at it yourself. But you can see it is here and I have a chameleon hanging out with me. So, for anybody who is new, or actually for the old people, I'll just run in. I am making some changes to how the first couple of months work because I decided that 4 was too much. So it's now going to be different. So just make sure that you double check that before the end of March. But here we are. So how it works. So stage 1, there is a video. I will put it in the description. I'm realizing it is not in the description now, but stage 1, we covered in the last live stream that we did. It was basically building your character, which determines what number of quests you have, what your genre and page count restrictions are, etc., etc. And then what we're going to be doing with Cal is we're going to be doing stage 2 here, which is finishing, like sitting down with the books you were supposed to read last month and comparing them to what you did read. In Cal's case, since Cal is a mood reader, that's going to mean you just have to make sure that you meet your different characteristics, like your character traits.
To be fair, one of them I set as a TBR.
Say what?
One of them I set as a TBR.
As a TBR book.
One of them.
So remind me again, Cal, what you are, a dwarf?
Yeah,
fighter?
I am a dwarf muscle with daggers who's very magical. And I have a cat. And I'm lawful evil.
Listen, I realize that the way I have it set up, you get the consequence no matter how many times you combine, I think. I might be wrong. Let me double check this before I tell anyone. Let's see, lawful evil, you can fulfill 2 quests, but you have to... Okay, never mind. I'm wrong. Yeah, it's for each quest that you pair, you have to, each time you pair quests, you have to subtract. So I'm only doing that once. Anyway, so dwarf muscle daggers, very magical, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so what that means, I'm just gonna stop distracting people with this now. What that means is you had to read a nonfiction.
I did.
You needed to read 4 books for the month, or you had to do 4 quests for the month.
Yeah.
Which are determined by, we'll determine in here for next month. You needed to read a sequel, and you need to read a book that was 300 pages or more, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, and then do you remember what quests you pulled?
Yes, I do. Let me just flip to that.
I know one of them was outdoorsy.
Yeah, so I've got... Main character who's outdoorsy, for which I read The People We Meet on Vacation.
Okay.
Main character is a fighter, for which I read Iron Widow.
I am in the process of reading that.
Takes place in winter, which I read A Curse So Dark and Lonely. And food in the title or on the cover, I wrote Planet Palm.
Okay.
I did not, my words.
English. All right. So, Lady Cassie of Briarshire. Nope. Lady Cassie von Briarshire.
Von Briarshire.
A dwarf muscle, expert with the daggers, who is very magical, has completed all of her quests.
Amy star pupil.
Let me ask you this, though. Did you end up fulfilling all of your character traits?
Yep. Literally everything I did.
So you pass your first year of Questmore with flying colors. You do not have to repeat that year. Basically, the way I'm going to structure Questmore is you get more points if you complete years of Questmore for the first 3 months. But there is a way to, like, if you want to drop out of Questmore, you can. I don't know why you would.
Why would I drop out of school when I'm the best student?
I don't know either, Cal.
This bitch is going to be valedictorian.
So you do not have any consequences that you will be rolling for, but let's just for kicks and giggles, we are going to pretend like I have not, since we're here, I have 3 books that I have not completed. So I'm going to tell you guys what you would do if you haven't completed, which means I'm also going to need to share the screen again for a different thing. Give me just a second. I don't know why I didn't think of using this before. All right. So currently I am working on 2 quests, which is finding the wizards. That's not right. Which is trip to the cartographer's shop. I have to do research in the restricted section, repairing the baker's shop, and then I've only finished 3 of my quests, but we're not going to have me roll for all of them. So we're going to pick crafting a magic wand, which is this guy right here. So let's see. Do I have any that are weird? You'll notice I have added consequences to if you don't complete the quest. So if I do not read 6 of Crows, which is obviously not happening, what I am going to do is I'm going to take my D20 or my random number generator and I'm going to roll it. And I need to get above a 5 to be able to pass without having to take a consequence. Don't fall. Oh, okay. So I got a 4 that time. In which case I would have to add 50 pages to my magical ability requirement next month, which is, so I'd have to read a book that was 250 pages or more. Does that make sense to everyone?
Yes.
Any questions about how consequences work? You roll, you see if you get the consequence. If you fail that roll, you have to add that to your TBR.
So what I'm really hearing is that you should just do better right away.
I will kick you off this live stream. I will not tell you what happens next.
This is exactly how I was in school, by the way. I'd be like, oof, why would I study when I could just remember it the first time?
All right, Anne-Marie, remind me which numbers we're talking about. Are you talking about the numbers that are on the sides right here? Is that what we're talking about? Because in that case, they were just there because I needed a certain number of quests. And that's the easiest way for me to keep track of how many I'm adding. So you can ignore the numbers if that's the case. If you are talking about rolling, let's see, where are we? Where is my consequences? Okay. So if you're talking about rolling, that means the consequence. Okay, so if it's a pass or fail, you're going to want to reference the document. I wish there was a way I could have more than one tab. No, wait. Can I? Ha! Oh, no, I can't. Ah. Okay, we're going to remove. We're going to stop screen. And we're going to do this again. Because I'm going to... There we go. Stop looking at me like that. They asked a question. I'm using visual aids. Okay. So it is in this document. If you go down to how it works, you're going to see that it has the numbers there. You will eventually be referencing this right here. And this guide, this column will have what your numbers become as you level up. Please ignore these. I am still working on numbers. But right now, if you roll a 5 or higher, Anne-Marie, that is a pass. If you roll 4 or lower, that's a fail. Okay? When you get to the next level, which you won't for a couple of months, when you get to level 2, that is going to end up being 5 or below is a fail, 6 or above is a pass. Okay? Another couple of quick notes about, that's the wrong one, consequences. All consequences are applied to the next month. They don't go to anything that you have to do like that the month you get the consequence. If there is not an eligible quest that month, that, like, for example, say you got what I got, like read 50 pages. If you don't have a page count quest, you can carry it to the next month. And then after that, there are instructions for if you want to see about continuing to carry it or if you just want to take the L and try something different, like just not have it go further. But unless otherwise stated, once a consequence has been applied, it does not carry forward, even if that quest also ends up unfinished. So say whatever page count quest I do, I add that 50 pages for 6 of Crows 2. If I also do not finish that book, giving Cal an endless opportunity to mock me, I don't have to carry that quest forward to March. Does that make, did I explain that?
Books and Scribbles, you and I are on the same page. Just
Shut
don't.
up.
In the wise words of RuPaul himself, don't fuck it up.
And then let me see, what was the last bit? Okay, the last bit, oh yeah, quests can be stacked when applicable. So like, for example, if one of the consequences is you have to read 2 books from your chosen genre or from your required genre instead of 1. So you could add 50 pages to the second book. Like you can stack your consequences when applicable. It's not always applicable, but you can. So let's figure out what Cal is doing next month.
So I have to read another nonfiction, another sequel, and another 300-page book.
Yes, and you need to do 4 quests.
Yes.
Okay, so I have my little cup with the quests. For those of you that are asking me, somebody asked me, what was it the other day, like if they needed to add the quests that they had done previously in the first live show, if they needed to add those back in or if they had to use those again. My original plan, which I did not get to do for that live show because I ran out of time, was a cup with quests in it. And I just would remove the quests and continue on with the ones that were still in here. I put the numbers there for myself. You can also use the numbers there in a random number generator. Yeah, however you want to work it, that's fine. If you just want to write down numbers and throw them in a cup, which honestly probably would have been easier than me rolling these things up, you can do that as well. Anyways, work smarter, not harder, people. Sometimes, though, we don't understand.
Says you.
Listen, I know technically it was plagiarism, but if all of my teachers in college were going to require that I went to the same plays and write the exact same paper for every single one of my like 75 acting classes I had to take, I gave them all the same freaking paper.
Yeah, I wanted to do a postgraduate degree, so I couldn't take gambles with shit like that. So.
Yeah. Well, I was never caught. So. I also didn't know it was academic plagiarism at that point because no one tells you that.
Yes, they do.
No one told me that until I got to senior year and it was in a completely different class.
Oh my God.
I was a theater major, Cal. Come on. Okay,
right,
so
sorry, I shouldn't expect anything of anyone that's not a history major.
Oh, shut up. I did take literature classes. Those are fun. Are you ready for your quests?
Yeah.
Okay. So we're pulling the first one. Bum, bum, bum. All right. So, this is going to be Lessons in Future Sight is your first quest. And that means to read a book that involves 2 different timelines.
A book with 2 different timelines.
Yup.
Perfect. I'll just have to think of one.
That's one that can double up on a certain board for the or mission log for the Avengers Initiative Reading Challenge. I don't remember who it is, but we have somebody that you had to take, like one that involved a time jump, which would involve 2 different timelines. All right. Quest number 2. Are you ready, Cal?
Mm-hmm.
All righty. You are going to also need to help find the wizard's ring, which means you need to read a book with jewelry on the cover.
Read a book with bling on the cover. Got it.
All right. Quest number 3 is Night at the Tavern. Read a book that was a group book for a book club or readathon.
Group. Well, I wonder which one I'm going to choose for this.
I don't know which one you're going to choose for it either, Cal.
Yeah, no idea.
Maybe I should change that to is, because I'll change that to is.
I also have, okay, so I'm also part of a book club, like with my friends, and so there's the book for that. And then we're also doing 2 books that month because we added a bonus one that's called Rafe, a Buff Male Nanny. Just for shits. So there's 3 group books I have this month.
You have to tell me how that one goes.
I'm excited for it.
All right. There we go. And your last one is a brief history of Fablen to read a book with fantasy elements.
Oh, okay. I thought it was going to be a history book.
I could have done that. Did I think of that? No. All right. I mean, you do still have to read a nonfiction at some point. So.
Yeah, I have a memoir this month, so that'll work for that.
Lady Cassie von Briarshire did very well for her first year at Questmore. Stellar, star student, has beaten up the most people, clearly. Twirls those knives like nobody's business. No one can get near her. She is the most skilled dwarf fighter. So
suck my dick, other dwarves.
Let me see. Hold on. Characters outdoors. All right. So she has excelled at all of her classes, including the edible plants of Fablen. She now knows how to forage in the woods if she needs food. She also has been making alliances, has been making friends with people in the village of Farwater, I believe is the name that I came up with. Just hung out at the baker shop, noticed that they happened to have something that wasn't quite working, so she went and took care of it for them. She also, on the way home from the baker shop, realized winter is coming. It's kind of cold, so she bought some winter gear. And she also is at the top of her fighting class.
Of course I am.
Of course you are. So, for next semester, we will see. She's picked a couple of quests. She's picked a couple of classes, and she's going to be having some fun. So, we'll see if that works out for her. I promise I will be a better DM when we play.
No, I'm loving it. I'm having a great time. I think that it's better for me because I'm winning. I might have critiques for you if I wasn't, but all I'm hearing is praise. So, that's how
Well, you are in fact winning, so that is good for you. I'm just trying to get, that passing grade right now.
Oh, to aim for mediocrity.
I mean, I feel like passing 6 out of 8's not going to be bad.
What percentage is that?
It's like that's a literally 75%.
Oh, JoJo's thank you.
All right, let's see what else. Hold on, let me check and see what people had to say in the comments because I've been trying to pay attention. Let's see. Max, I love that you think I pay attention to anyone's Goodreads.
I certainly
All
don't.
right. We'll find out how Magdalene Embercloak of Briarshire Swamp is doing in another video.
Get out of my swamp. That wasn't Shrek.
That would be me though.
Yeah.
That would be me. Let's see. It's Hope's Books has read all of their books from their TBR. No consequences for you. Lucky
Hope
you.
is also top of the class. We're like Hope. I feel like we're like competing for valedictorian. You know, like there's like some underlying academic rivalry, but like also we're friends.
I feel like you're frenemies.
Yeah.
Like you're both going for valedictorian, and you would.
No, it's like it's just it's cool that you got like a 98 on your essay and I got a 97. Like that's fine. Like I don't kill myself at all. That's fine. That's fine.
God, you must have been fun to have as a classmate. Hope's Books is already doing their February TBR, and then let's see.
So, question for you, Margaret.
Yes.
Can I start Can I start completing this now, or do I have to wait until Tuesday?
So here's the thing about Fablen. It is not the Avengers, so you can go at your own pace if you like. So like if you'd finished your 4 books and you'd wanted to jump ahead of me, you could have done 4 more quests. If you're somebody who like you set a yearly or a quarterly TBR and you want to use Fablen to set that quarterly TBR, you can do that too. I'm going in months because that's what I do for my channel.
Well, that's what I do for Avengers too. So yeah.
Yeah. So if you want to do less or more, you can. I'm just like trying to pace myself.
So no, I'll start then. I'll start right away. That's perfect. Yeah. Because also like the first of the month is also a day when a new puppy comes into my life. So like, yeah, I'm going to be reading a ton that day, you know?
Also, I do want to mention, because you are playing as a mood reader, what you're going to be paying attention to for pass or fail is your character traits. So for example, if you had only, let's say you only read the nonfiction and the 300 plus page book, which could very well be the same book. You can combine character traits. You just can't combine quests unless you have a special something that lets you do that. If you'd only fulfilled 2 of your character traits and you hadn't read a sequel and you hadn't completed 4 books, then you would only get a 50%. All right. Yeah. So anyways, so you would not have passed
the 50
because I think Muscle has to get a 75. Let's see. It's Hope's Book. So if I did a quest in January, I can't use that quest in February. You can. I'm choosing not to. If you want to reuse quests, you can. I am going to continue adding quests every month.
And I'm going to make Margaret do this for me every month.
At some point, you got to leave the nest, sweetheart.
No, Mommy, I don't want to.
Oof. You're being super ambitious, and it sounds like you're going to wreck yourself too, because I hear that's a hard one to read. Like emotionally hard. What book has bling on it? Just a book with jewelry. Like Lord of the Rings would count. You could read The Fellowship of the Ring and it has the word ring on it.
The brooch of bracelets past.
Hold on, let's see. Let me see if I can find a book that has jewelry on it on my bookshelf.
Oh, I definitely have one.
Hold on. Literally, I've got this one because she's wearing a wedding ring. Because it's
any Cassandra Clare book too. Like they're usually wearing some kind of necklace.
I don't I don't think on all of them, because I don't think Jace is wearing one on City of Bones.
Okay, so maybe just Jace naked is the exception.
Clary is not wearing one. Simon is not wearing one.
Okay, well, they suck. Let's talk about the good characters. Obviously, Tristan's wearing one.
Clary's wearing one on City of Fallen Angels.
There we go.
Like it does not have to be, like, it can just be jewelry. So, I will be doing my own little TBR. No, Fablen is separate from the Avengers, and you can customize it to make it as hard as or easy as you would like.
I am Jojosa, that like the whole point of taking January off the Avengers was to give ourselves a break, and Margaret was like, "What if I invented a second thing to do?" And somehow my dumbass was like, "Yeah, okay." I'm just having surgery this month, but I'll play.
I mean, let's see. So this year I'm doing, I've added Fablen. I should get rid of that.
Not another
the Russians are back. I've added Fablen. I'm starting the bi-monthly book club that we're doing. I'm starting another book club at the beginning of next month. And I'm doing the Farseer ship read along with Bethany. Which means that I am going to try and read Assassin's Apprentice, Royal Apprentice, and the third one in a month.
Margaret, you would be Thanos. If my supervillain is Ultron, yours is Thanos. You'd be like, "No, I'm doing the right thing. I'm a Capricorn."
I would not get rid of half the population, though. I would give everyone resources. I might redistribute some of them.
You're not actually a supervillain.
I might redistribute some of them. You know, I can think of a few people. I can think of a few people that I might snap away, just not half the population.
I can think of a family member of mine I would snap away.
Or we could just lobotomize them. Give them a personality. Well, not a lobotomy, but we'll give them a personality change. Maybe give them like the 10 years of wisdom they're missing. Okay, let's see. Yeah, you absolutely can. If you want to copy that, like, you guys are always welcome, and I'll try and get some instructions in there so you can. You guys are always welcome to copy that spreadsheet. Don't try to change the one that I have, but copy that spreadsheet and then like remove things as you do them. The only thing that would happen with that is that you will have to like update it yourself, or copy it every month, if that makes sense.
Oh.
This is like adding a slightly different boss battle to each. I mean, but technically I'm just doing the work that I would already be doing for me.
I mean, like, hey! Though, some of these haven't counted for.
Oh, like, hold on. Oh my god, so many books.
Margaret's gone.
I said hold on.
Oh, okay.
Look at these beauties.
Oh, you got the nice covers. Ooh.
I got these. Well, here's the thing. These were the only versions available at my library, really.
Oh man, I need to reread them.
They're all on Hoopla, so I'm going to listen to them as audiobooks, which is part of why I'm trying to get through Iron Widow so quickly, is because I would like to start Assassin's Apprentice on Sunday.
Oh, Fitz.
So, because I've always been wanting to read it, and Bethany was like, "You don't have to read the first 3 to be able to read the next trilogy," and I'm like, "Yes, but I'm me."
Fair.
So, okay, do we want to try a couple more sprints so I can?
I really have to go to the washroom, so yes.
Okay, let me get that back up real quick, and then you can run away.
Thank you.
Oh, my pleasure. Thank you. If you guys have more questions, feel free to put them in the chat and I'll answer more of them when we come back from this sprint. I'm also going to be putting a Q&A video together. So, all right.
What?
Yeah. I figured that'd be... I figured that, I mean, come on. We are all about trying to get more watch time this year.
I know, that's smart. I'm going to ask you 7 questions that are silly.
Okay. Go ahead. I will probably need the content.
What did I get for being the best student?
My undying friendship.
Hope, is that enough for you? I don't know if it's enough for me.
And I will also let you pet my dog.
She doesn't exist yet.
No, but you already love her.
I do. All right, I really have to go.
Okay. All right. 3, 2, 1. Mute your mic. I want you all to know. I gotcha. That beeping is horrendous.
Yeah, I can hear it. I knew it was done.
Ugh, God.
I'm not convinced I want to train in my vagina.
It's a quote from the book, remember?
I don't remember that one.
Let's see, page 149. They're talking about Harry and her obvious lack of interest in him at the moment.
Aww.
Her tragic lack of interest. Just based on what we know about the guy she's currently with so far. Okay. So, I am now on page 150. How did you do?
I am on page 48. This is obviously about residential schools. And I'm like, it's really well written. So I'm like, but it's like
hard.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Okay. Let's see. Keep calm with books and coffee. Just finished a chapter.
Beautiful.
I've got the hiccups or something. Anne Marie's Adventures, read 20 pages. I don't even know how many pages I read, man. And then It's Hope's Books has like 6 minutes left to edit of their TBR video. So that's cool. And then I saw a couple questions. Let's see. Jojoza Hannah. So you can adapt it to be a mood reader because Cal's not setting you're not setting a TBR, right?
I have like a rough outline of what I want to read. Like I know I want to read the memoir for Canada Reads for the nonfiction, but that's pretty much the only one I'm set on.
Yeah. So basically, like you have an idea of what you want to read, but you don't commit until you're reading it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like basically the only thing you have to do is kind of pay attention to your character traits and what quests you've gotten for that month or whatever period that you want to do. And then you don't have to set a TBR. You can just ignore the part that's about alignment if you would like. Books and Scribbles asked if I would be doing more recommendations videos for the different character species. Yes, I will be doing them. I just had a lot of Fablen videos this month, so I didn't want like everyone's timeline to be Fablen. I wanted to give them some stuff that wasn't. But I think we're doing science fiction next. And then I don't know, I'll probably do a poll for the next to see which one I do next. Because like science fiction far and above beat all of the other genres besides fantasy. So let's. Well, it's not a Russian bot this time, I don't think. How do they? I want to know how they keep finding me.
I don't know.
Like what? Anyways, so any other questions for anyone? From anyone? Anything else we need to talk about, or should we do another sprint? I'm going to pull up the bomb timer. Because Max asked for that.
Okay.
So when this blows up in your face, Max, and makes you jump 3 feet, I don't want to hear any complaining because you asked for it.
That's very fair.
You literally said,
yep.
Do the rainbow bomb. So, all right. What do you say? One more sprint and then we'll go?
Oh, and then I really need to go to bed.
I know I only get you till about 10 o'clock. It's fine. I will not be unable to keep myself busy. I have things to do. Namely,
wait, you're gonna stay up. You're gonna like stay up after this?
I don't go to bed till like midnight on Fridays and Saturdays.
I mean, I have retrieving tomorrow morning, so like I kind of need to go to bed because I actually wake up earlier for retrieving than I do for work.
Come for the sprint, stay for the snark.
That's our motto.
I mean, you literally, do you want me to find your request? Because you literally asked for it. There was no like inference, euphemism. You said the words or you typed the words. Oh, good God. Well, getting off at 4:30 is not terrible. So I wish I got off at 4:30. It's fine. I'm going to be working for myself by the end of the year anyways. So, all right. 3, 2, 1. Mute your mic.
Started reading before the sprint.
Okay, I'm glad I'm not the only one that was like, yeah. Oh, y'all can see I've been watching a lot of Fundy Fridays, clearly.
Fundy Fridays is wonderful. I need to finish this chapter.
Okay, go ahead. Finish the chapter. I will continue. It's getting good. Ricky is having such a hard time with the bread.
Yeah.
Yeah, your book does not sound, it's not nearly as fun.
No.
All right, so how did everyone do?
I'm on page 79.
Beautiful. I am now on page 162. And I think I'm just going to go ahead and throw away all of my plans for the evening and keep reading.
Yeah, that's kind of what I want to do too, but I'm also tired.
Well, so you have at least the benefit that like you could go to bed and read in bed.
Well, no,
wait, you have a partner.
So I need my own bedroom, and then they can have their own bedroom, and then we can cuddle, but then I can go away.
You can be like the King of England of the situation.
Yeah.
Like, but with maybe a more open door and a less weird policy about it.
I don't know what was his policy.
Oh no! So like, I'm sure you know this. Kings and queens had different bedrooms, and like the
I know that.
Summoned, or the king would have to like visit the royal chambers. Like it was a very not like official process, but like sometimes it got weird. Like,
well, that I knew, but like, what's the policy?
It just depended. Like,
because I might have weird policies too, like golden retrievers only.
Usually, so like the way it usually worked is, you did not go to the king's chamber unless he summoned you. The king could go to your chamber, but you could not go to his chamber. I feel like you would be more egalitarian.
Alex, do you hear that? What? The king can go to your chamber, but you cannot go to the king's chamber unless you're summoned. You got that?
Who's the king?
Me.
Oh, okay.
Come here. Can you get me a bedroom with a king size bed?
Someday when I'm on an actual salary.
Okay.
Oh, that hurt. I felt that on my bone. Someday when I'm on an actual salary.
To be fair though, like the school boards are already hiring.
Good.
They just need to finish their degree.
I mean, if you ask nicely, maybe my dad will build you a king size bed too. He's having fun with his power tools.
How much is shipping going to cost from?
He'd have to probably have to like
drive that bitch across the border. I'm okay.
There's no feasible way for that to happen.
I think it might cost just as much to buy one. So
yeah. Well, I think based on what we're planning on doing, it actually would be cheaper for me to buy it off of Amazon. But this will be a better bed and easier for me to move on my own, I think.
How much does a king size bed cost?
Well, I'm doing a queen size.
Well, I want a king size bed, Margaret.
Well, yes, because you have 2 dogs and a partner.
And a partner?
That would be sharing the bed with you currently.
With a partner?
Yes. More than one partner. Sorry.
Thank you. Let's not exclude Emma.
No, but you don't seem like the person that would have both of them in the same bed with you at the same time.
That only happened once this week.
Okay. So you're not quite there yet.
No, but
you will need to be able to fit everyone, so you might need to get more than a king size.
Well, what I don't like is that right now, essentially, somebody's always getting kicked out of a bed.
Yeah.
Right? Like, either I have to go to Emma's and leave my dogs, or bring one dog and like upset the cat kind of thing, or like I have to kick Alex out of our bed to like our couch, or Alex. Or we have to be on the couch, like Emma and I, like essentially there's just the best situation is that I have my individual bed. Yeah. I think that's the only way that I won't go crazy.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so now that we're searching for beds on Amazon, let's go ahead and
Furniture Bliss collection. Ooh.
What else? Do you have anything to plug for your channel, Madhu?
Nope. I just filmed my wrap up, so that will be posted on Monday.
You would like this book.
Polyamory logistics is correct. It takes more planning than you might think. But,
I would expect it to take quite a bit of planning because, like, you don't want to leave anybody out. You want to be fair. You don't want to neglect Alex because you're spending time with him, or vice versa.
What I want to do at every waking moment. So,
you really do want to be the king of England.
I do want to be the king, but not of England. God.
It's my main reference point. I mean, we could do the king of France, but he's not much better.
No, I want to be the king of a non-colonizing nation. I want to be the king of Golden Retriever Island.
There's a book I was reading. No, it was not a book I was reading. It was a book I heard about in a podcast where there was a king in Albuquerque because we were in the future when everything had fallen apart.
Well, Albuquerque was land stolen from indigenous Mexicans, so I don't want to be the king of Albuquerque either.
Yeah. Oh, king of the household. Max has got it.
Yeah, okay. I will be king of 107 Highland Road. I shouldn't give my address.
I'll go in. I'll edit that out.
It's okay. You don't know my postal code or where I live.
Yes, but you do talk about your city, I think, in a couple of videos. So I will edit that out. It won't happen until like tomorrow.
Did I dox myself? I'm not even drunk. Like I literally just had tea. Wow. Oops.
Anyways, I will try and edit that out tomorrow when everything is finished and I can.
Listen, I trust you guys. Just don't tell the Russian bots.
All right. So, anyways, I'm not worried about y'all. I'm worried about at some future date if someone happens to stumble on my channel and has it out for Cal or for any reason.
Yeah. I'm sleepy. Can you tell?
Yes. So, Sunday or Monday, I will have a vlog coming out for my Thanksgiving Day vlog because apparently that is the only time I vlogged in November. Well, that weekend. I don't think the last weekend of November vlog, trying to finish in Digithon and Infinity War. I might have lost Infinity War by that point. I'm not sure. And then I will have my TBR coming out sometime next week, and I also have a book club announcement coming out. Hopefully February 6th. So, anyways, we will be reading lots and lots of books. I hate you, Max. I hate you so much. Why would you do that to me? We are no longer friends. I am unfriending you right now. My millennial friends understand why. Anyways. All right. So, links down below in the description. You can find the rules to Fablen, Please Pardon the Dust, and you can find the quests for Fablen. If you'd like to redo your quests for next month, I won't tell anyone that you did, since there are quests that have been added. The announcement video, if you're new here and you've never heard of Fablen before, down in the description box as well. I fucking hate you, Max. I hate you so much right now.
What?
All right. I'm not going to explain it to you because if I explain it to you, I lose.
Oh, that. Oh my God. Give it a rest.
Max started it.
It's been over a decade, so just don't engage. It's been over a decade. Alex!
I don't have a choice.
Alex, not you too.
See, Alex knows how it's played.
No, I
She
know how
understands
it's
the
played.
rules.
I just think you're all fools. Stop doing this.
All right, we're gonna end the broadcast now, guys.